Erica number 2. Sorry.
Bienvenidos and welcome back. I am Leonardo Torres, and this is our good friend Mustachio. Mustachio looks like a teenage mustache now. He's not a baby mustache no more. He's going in, and he's got his friend El Beardo. We haven't named the beard. I don't know. What do you guys think about the beard? Should we keep the beard or just leave Mustachio to grow all on his own? Should we make it like a thing, or should I go into like that Spanish conquistador looking, look where I have my mustache and this little beard down here? By the way, I'm getting old. I got a couple of gray hairs here. All right, familia, if this is your first time on the channel, please let us know so we can greet you properly. Don't be shy. Say hi. Today, I just wanted to get on here really quickly and talk to you all about what's going on with The Chosen Season 2. And I'll get into that in a tiny little bit. But if you saw Season 1 with me, can you let me know in the live chat? Give me like a heart or a thumbs up if you saw Season 1 with me back in the non-Christian days. While I do some shout outs here, shout out to interesting name. Where'd she go? Everybody, please help me greet Justoserv. Says that she's new to the live. Hi, welcome to the live chat. Melissa, I haven't seen you in a good while. Thank you so much for joining us.
Lisa Lincoln is new.
Mama Bear, we got the Mama Bear. By the way, if y'all didn't know, bear hugs are the best hugs. Thanks, Mama Bear, for the pillow. Como está? From The Chosen, in the name our Lord Jesus Christ, amen. Thank you, Carolyn. Welcome to the live chat. It's been weeks. I've been asking what mustache, David, man. What do you call this? I don't know. Is that called something else in your language? I don't know. It should all go. MJ says, "Wow, no love for Mustachio." Yes, beard too. Jackie says. Melissa says both. You should not make it a thing. This is Mustachio and El Beardo. Cool. So we got a couple of people here who saw Season 1 with me. Moleo, welcome to the live chat. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, thank you so much for not being shy and for saying hi. Today we're going to talk about The Chosen Season 2 and my experience with Season 1. Before we get into that, for those of you who are new, we have another platform called Discord. We have a server there where we all get together for prayers. So if any of you are in need of prayers, or you'd like to offer prayers to someone who may need it, please click on the link that Erika just posted on the chat right there, on the live chat. You're welcome to join us. It's absolutely free, so there's no charge for any of that. But if you maybe just been alone, maybe you've just been dealing with some heavy stuff and you don't know who to talk to, and you want to talk to someone about it, we have either private chats, private prayers that you could talk to someone who's actually we have a prayer support team that is willing to help you out with whatever you need. We also have, yes, thank you, MJ. We have an apologetics class that is premieres every Thursday morning. And the previous ones have been recorded, so you can catch up and listen to the recordings. They're very interesting. I didn't know what apologetics were until our good friend Matt started it out. The Discord tree of live server is what it is. So yeah, as David says, David's on Discord with us. So it's prayers, recipes, apologetics, music, more recipes. We share food. We share photos of our puppies. We have daily devotionals, quotes of the day, stuff like that. You'd really, really love it. So thank you so much for joining us. Kenny, taco recipes. Oh, we haven't had any taco recipes. Maybe I just bought a griddle, so maybe I'll make some carne asada and then record it so I can share like my recipe for a delicious citrusy carne asada that I like to make. It's amazing. And then maybe Erika can share a guacamole recipe.
I can.
Ooh, or a salsa recipe. Ooh, that'd be great. So we're gonna do that. Erika, Roxana asked if you can upload the link one more time.
I just did it.
Excellent. She just did it. Melissa says, ooh. Hello, Desiree. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so if you joined me for the first season of The Chosen. VidAngel, who is the production company for this series, reached out to me and they said, "Hey, we like your channel. You're doing the non-Christian thing. We'd like to maybe team up with you and have you react to it, but promote the app. You tell people about the app, and it was a sponsored collaboration, as I said in the video itself. So they gave me permission to react to it. They send me the original files. They even whitelisted me on their channel so that I could post, the footage of The Chosen without getting a copyright claim against my channel. So I got their full permission on that one. For this season, for season 2, they decided to go a different route. And I've noticed that they decided to have even like Dallas was actually reacting to the videos. So they're going a different route. They said that they were going to be in contact with me in the future, but for now they decided they were going to go a different route on that. Let me see. I'll answer that question in just a bit. So for this next season, I do not have permission to react to it, but we can still get my reaction by doing something we call blocked parties. The blocked parties are you will require 2 different devices, and I just wanted to get on here and see how many people are willing to do this, okay? And how many people are actually willing to join me in on this. Hi, Michaela, welcome. So it works this way. We're gonna have 2 devices. One device, you'll see me on screen, and on the other device, you'll watch the show itself. So we'll all be on season 2, episode 1, for example. And you'll push pause and bring the cursor to 0, and we'll do a countdown. We'll all press play at the same time, and I'll have mine as I'll push play at the same time. And as it's playing in my ears and on my phone, I'll be commenting as you watch it on a separate device and listen to my commentary as well. So if you all are up for something like that, let's schedule a date. Maybe we could do it on May Day. Maybe Saturday, May 1st, would probably be a great day to do episode 1. But I'll be posting about that or keeping you updated in the next couple of days. So I see a lot of people are they're excited about that. Yeah, I haven't watched it because I was just going to watch it with them, but I haven't watched it because I've been just contemplating this, so look into this because I really liked season 1 and I love the production value, the production of this show, how the colors and the everything was great. The music was fantastic. So MJ says, how important do you think seeing the personal side of Jesus in The Chosen was to you becoming a follower student of Christ? It was, I don't want to say that if it helped my decision to drop the non-Christian title, it would probably be about a 70 or 80% of it took about 70 to 80% of that decision, because it allowed me to see Christ more like me. Because I feel like a lot of shows and a lot of movies, right from the beginning, they lift him up to be this divine person that was very, very special. And he was, and still continues to be. But for someone who wasn't in the Christian scene, if you want to call it that, or the culture, it was really difficult to relate to Christ, because it's like, well, that's great. He's a super being, and I'm not. It's just, so then you start kind of placing him in the same place in your mind as like Superman and Batman and all these other characters that you can't really identify with, or you have to go into this sort of like fantasy world to begin to relate. And seeing that episode, I believe it was episode 3, when he's dealing with the children, right? When he's talking to the children and they're like sneaking up, and he's very, I don't know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of my grandfather. This is where he practiced patience and kindness and taught us and showed us that love is patient, love is kind, because he showed an extreme amount of patience with the children. And I just really liked to see him interact with that. Even subtle little things, like when he showed up to dinner with Mary Magdalene, right? And he's just standing there in the door, and she's just like, "Oh, it's you." And he's like, "Yep." And then he's like, "So can I come in? And then he's like, oh, yes, come in. And they could have hyped that up. They could have sold it differently. They could have been like, Jesus, please come in. And it's like, yes, I'm coming in, but it was very, man, the direction of this show is brilliant. It's really great. I know that some people have their reservations about it because they go off of scripture a little bit to build the characters. It's completely fine. I mean, it's art, and that's one of the things that I actually want to discuss with some artists that come on the show soon is, when is art forgivable, or when can you forgive art for not going 100% on scripture, like music. I get like worship music. I learned a lot from you guys in the last year, and I'm really grateful for it, because I realized you have worship music that's specifically made to worship, that to worship like a service, and then you have other songs that are played like in the radio and more, not secular but bigger churches that do songs that are just made for everyone. And I get it, they have the person who checks the lyrics to make sure that they're accurate with theology and all that, but it's still art, and there should be a little bit of room for a little bit of flexibility with how much. Of course, they're not going to take it too far and start preaching other things like other gods, or take it to like the extreme or any of that. But where's the cushion there? And this is, in my opinion, I would say, as long as it stays true to the heart of the scripture and doesn't change or diminish the scripture. If it doesn't change or diminish the scripture. I'm running into a lot of those comments. God can't be stuck in a box. That was a big one that I learned on the watching the Chosen season 1. I love that Nicodemus interaction with was it Ishmael? It was beautiful interaction where he's just like, hey, well, you can't fit God in a box, in your box. So I'm really glad that you all are in. Please stay tuned on the channel for more. I want to make this as smoothly as possible, because I think I need to jump on here a couple of times and explain what the blocked party is, because I want everyone to be ready to go as soon as I'm ready to go. Because one thing that I want to avoid is having someone jump in the middle of what we're doing and then having me say, oh, we're on minute number blah blah blah, if you want to follow along. Maybe have them rewatch it later, but I want the live to just be completely engaged in watching the show, commenting, and seeing some of your comments as well, posting some of your comments like I am here. Like I'm commenting here, so I can put some of your comments, because your comments in the live chat were really important, because you were answering my questions live, right? So I said, okay, what does Shabbat mean, or whatever, and you're all like, oh, that's the Sabbath. Okay, cool. So I can pin it like, okay, so here's the question. Brownies, okay, brownies at David's house. Some sort of animated count. Oh, maybe I want to see, maybe, yeah. Maybe I can come up with a counter. Sure, that's true. Yeah, we could do that. I'd have to press play and press the counter at the exact same time so people can know where the counter is, but I'd have to figure that out. That's good. That's a good one. Thank you. I'm going to make note of that.
Okay.
To do some kind of a counter. All right, cool. So any questions regarding any of this, anything regarding season 1 and season 2, how we're going to handle it, how we're going to take any questions about the blocked parties? We have, if you go on YouTube and you just put Leonardo Torres blocked party, there's tons of things if you want to practice doing the countdown so you can see how it works. I have plenty of examples in case you're wondering, like, how we're going to do this, how are we going to count down, what's the process. There's plenty of ways for you to practice ahead of time and see and get familiar with it, so that when we're live, we're ready to go. Let's see. And yeah, you can also, like, oh, sorry. Zoe says that we can make sure people know that for you, Leonardo. Yeah, so you can help me on the live chat to let people know where we're at. But in order for them to be at sync with me, I think I need to say it on the screen like I usually do. Say, okay, we're in second this second, so they can follow along. I mean, they might be behind a little bit, but we can do that. We can. I can have you all help. That'd be great. And then let's see if anybody has any questions about it. We can also answer them if you all can help me answer them in the comments section, that'd be great as well, because I have a lot of comments. So one thing that would definitely help me, Familia, is if you see anyone who is asking about season 2, if you can refer them back to this video, that would be great. And then this way we can get everybody on board. Right now we have 87 people. It shows, I'm not sure if that's a total count or if it's showing on just YouTube, but I love that. I love that we have that many. We can have so many more once we do the actual reaction. Let's see. Oh, Brad Ford is in the house. Welcome. Finally made it to one of the videos again. Hello, familia. Looking forward to it. Awesome. What if we have lag? Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I really don't know what to say about that. I mean, I can, from time to time, I could say, in case you're wondering, I'm on this minute, I'm on this second, if I can't get the counter. But if not, you'll just have to refresh it and then catch up. That's a great question. Yes, because we will all have a delay. Yeah, so I could probably do that. I'm going to start experimenting with a counter. I could probably jump on Adobe Premiere and do a countdown video, have that on the screen and the Chosen on my phone, and I could click it at the same time so that the counters match. I'm gonna do a practice run of that with using another video and and I'll just make it, an hour long or an hour and a half long, the counter, I mean, and then I'll have it on display here. That could possibly work. The problem is that sometimes that also has a lag on it, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. You guys have great comments and ideas. Let's see. To do a preview, yeah. So I might do that from time to time. I've noticed that there's some channels that are doing reviews of the season 2, but they're playing little tiny clips. The Chosen has even liked some of them, I've noticed. So but they're not playing the full thing. They're just giving a review. This is going to be like a reaction, and then we can have a conversation about it and see what else we can gather from it. So awesome. I'm going to. Why don't you ask for? Oh, somebody put. Oh, here. Why don't you ask the Chosen people for tech help? I could. The thing is that since this is kind of a way around the copyright, I don't know. I mean, I'm not lying or cheating or anything like that, because I'm not going to post any footage. So I don't know. This is where it gets tricky to do what I do sometimes. No, yeah, let's tacos for dinner. Mitzi is gonna treat us to some tacos. Excellent. Any other questions? Any other questions regarding The Chosen or season 1 or 2? Taco. I'm having a taco salad. I'm close, but so taco salad. It's like a healthy taco. Doesn't sound right to me. Hey, Nate, what's up? Little Nate. Nate in the house. What else we have? You could test it with the trailer. Yeah, I could test it. I guess I could test it with the trailer. Wait, we're just watching a show together. That's right. So we're not doing anything wrong. If you can please download the app. Oh yeah, if you could please download the app and pay it forward, that'd be great too. So for those of you, that's another thing. You're gonna need to download the app, and if you already have the app downloaded and you haven't seen season 2 yet, I think you have to do an update on the app. You have to run an update on the app so that you can have it season 2. So that you know what? I wonder if I can. I wonder, since they allowed me to do a reaction to the season 1, I wonder if they'll allow me to do a watch party for season 1 again, just so we can kind of catch up together and then watch season 2. Would that be good, or is their video enough? The one that they did. It's available on the Chosen app this season. Yeah. I wonder if I could do that. Okay, the app updated itself for me. Excellent. Perfect. Beautiful. No, in episode 4. Yeah, and something else happened on my channel. It was really strange. Some random company that has nothing to do with VidAngel actually put a copyright claim against my, I guess, 2 episodes. It was episode 3 and 4, I think, or 2 and 3. And I messaged them and I was like, bruh, you can't do that. Like, I had their permission to do this and this isn't your video. And they released it immediately. I was like, okay, good. Good. Because a lot of people were watching those series again with me, but they were skipping episode 2 and 3 because of that. So it's available now if you haven't missed it. Or you can watch the old video and catch up with me. I've chopped out the intro because I used to have a long intro. People were guessing the color of my shirt, and then I was introducing a bunch of stuff, and so I cut that out in the beginning and end for you to just go right into the series. Cool. So just a brief, wrapping up again here. We're going to do season 2 as a blocked party. So there will be no video, no audio, and no visual to go with it. You'll need 2 devices. You're going to need one to watch the video. It's to watch the series itself. And you're going to need another device to watch this channel and be sure that you're able to type and interact with people. I think the great part of it is interacting with each other. Okay. And then, so we just got to pick a date now. Okay. And I'm going to I'm going to change that up. Maybe should we do one a week? Yeah, I'm doing probably one a week. Maybe do it on like a Saturday evening or a Sunday evening or something. We'll see. I still have to look into that, but I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If there are no other questions, I'm going to wrap this up here. Also, please join us on Discord. If you just did it?
We're in sync. I literally just
did
it.
Cool. Erika, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Shout out to Erika, who's like behind the scenes.
I'm here.
loving and liking your comments, keeping me posted on your comments and making sure that I don't miss a thing when you guys are commenting. So she's like combing through older videos and finding things for me to comment on and stuff. So we're actually commenting on a lot of videos lately. And so shout out to her. And she's also,
say hi.
She's here. So she's going to say hi.
Say hi.
Look at that shirt.
Oh yeah. Look guys.
What a great shirt.
333.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Drink.
Yeah. And I'm just going to drink from my,
I'll just kind of wait this way.
from my mug here.
There you go. See the 333. Yeah.
H2O on my 3. No, this is a sticker, by the way. You can.
It is. Yeah.
You can buy it on the merch store, and then just slap it on.
To pop in and say hello.
Hello. Hello. Excellent. So subtle, yeah. Try not to make it so obvious. Oh, hey guys. So by the way, stop by the merch store and buy the merch. No, just kidding. Excellent. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, familia. Thank you all. Thank you. Gorgeous, darling girl, Mama Bear.
Love you, Mama Bear.
Mama Bear.
I'm gonna steal this.
That's some high quality H2O. I need to join you off Discord soon. Yes, please, Brad Ford, join us on Discord. Cool. One last thing before I head out. How are we doing on the podcast? Are you all getting some good stuff from the podcast? Because on the podcast, my goal is to not just to bring on like artists, okay, and have a conversation about their music, but also to extract some good stuff out of them that will help you all, that will help you on your individual journeys, in your faith, or maybe you're a musician and you can be inspired to write a song. But I'm going to have people who actually are studying like theology. We're going to have some pastors on board as well to talk about things like depression and talk about things like, what to do if you're alone, different ways of talking about prayer, things like that, things that will actually help you, topics that will help you. So if there's a topic that you're interested in, you can also just mention it in the comment section below. And I'll try to get, either pastors or someone who can help shine a light on that. Not just pastors, but I want to get like maybe psychologists online, on board who talk about
Nice.
other topics, issues and stuff on the mind and spiritual health and emotional health, things like that, because it's lacking and we need it. So good, cool. So we're getting
Jay, we haven't seen her.
Oh,
She's back.
yeah, howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, Jay. I miss those howdies on the live chat. So yeah, Nani, this is the podcast are cry, and loving it. Awesome. There's a podcast. But I'm just gonna question everything. There's a podcast. Well, not a podcast, but yeah, video podcast. These are like conversations, right? Is that what you kids are calling them now? Podcasts? When I was your age, they were called conversations. I was just talking to people. Now you all record it. Ooh, Leo and Jordan Peterson. That's actually a goal. I have that on my board. Actually, I meant to put it on my board last night. I didn't put it, but that's the goal. To talk to him at some point. But I just want to get these. I want to get back into the flow. Vlog. I think no vlogs. Yeah, vlogs are a little bit different, but yeah, these are more like podcasts, video podcasts, because podcasts are more audio. I haven't taken a step in that direction yet, but I love that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna. Here's Brandon DeRuse. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Forgive me if I didn't. I'm sorry I missed it. Are you now a Christian? Well, that's the way that I've been describing that or explaining that. Back on February 13th, I had a car accident and something interesting happened in that car accident. Previous to that, I was already contemplating dropping the non-Christian title. So the first thing I did after that accident was I dropped the non-Christian title, and the closest the thing that I could say that I am is yes, I'm a follower of Christ, but I call myself a student of Christ because I'm learning as much as I possibly can about Christ. But if you want to get technical, then yes, I would say that in many ways I am a Christian. I want to talk to some people about that too, because some people say you have to do A, B, C, D, E, and then you're a Christian. It's not just as simple as accepting Christ. There's like other steps that you have to take. And I want to talk to some pastors about that too. I was thinking there was an audio, but no, there's no audio podcast yet. I'm still wanting to convert those into, but I'm already pretty crazy busy. And I'd like to be able to to be able to manage to be able to pay someone to actually turn them into audio, to chop it for me, but the channel's not there yet. It will be soon though, with all the people that I have coming on board. Today I was supposed to meet with someone. He rescheduled for much later. I'll let you know who it is later. And then tomorrow I'm speaking to someone who spoke to me at the beginning of this channel. He's like, "Hey man, if you ever have any questions, I'd like to talk to you." I got on a Zoom call with him, and he's just incredible. Like his knowledge, his biblical knowledge is just by far like the best I've ever encountered with someone in person. So I reached out to him a few days ago and asked him if he'd be willing to have another conversation, but on the podcast. He agreed to it. So I'm talking to him tomorrow. Just so you all know, I think you know that Corey Asbury just came out with a new song with a band called Gable Price and Friends, and I have reached out to Gable Price and Friends and asked them if they're willing to come on the podcast, and they have agreed. All I need to do is just schedule a day to call them and record it and then post it. Once I get more comfortable being on camera, I know you're thinking like you're not comfortable being on camera. Once I get more comfortable being on camera live, where I'm not umming and a lot, I'll start doing those video podcasts live so that I can, you can ask questions on the live chat instead of having to wait afterwards. So that's in the works. I'm working on a lot of awesome stuff for you all, familia, just so that we can bring better information for you. So I'm turning it into like more like an educational platform where we can ask questions and not be afraid to question things and to learn to get the answers that we want to get. Because I'm on this journey, and you all are on this journey sort of with me as well. And if there's anything that I could do for you all to bring more value to your lives, because I've received your private messages, I've received your emails, and I know your struggles. Some of you your situations are so heartbreaking. And honestly, like, I wouldn't even think that you were dealing with so much just out of your interaction in the live chat. Because some of you are like very, very engaged and so positive and upbeat. And then like you tell me what you're going through in your personal life, and I'm like, wow, like I would have never have guessed. And yeah, it's been a great journey with you all, familia, honestly. And I'll talk more about it. Yes, thank you, Katie. Bring your own tacos. Bring your own tacos on the 26th. We're gonna have an anniversary party. That's gonna be on the 26th of April. Here, I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna talk to you about the channel, how I started it, some of the stuff that I've come up. Erika's combing through some of the comments so that I can post some of my favorite comments on here, or her favorite comments, or share some of your comments at the party, and then I'll take some of your questions. Yeah, we'll do some stuff, but I'll talk more about it then. Thank you, Mincy. I appreciate that. And so yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I was put on this platform here, and why so many beautiful people have joined the channel. And so Melissa, it's probably going to be, more than likely, it's going to be 2:00 my time. So 2:00 Pacific Daylight Time. That I'll post something for it about 3 or 4 days before, just so that everybody can set your clocks, because YouTube is weird. YouTube is like not sending notifications now or something. I don't know. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's kind of bothersome sometimes, but what can I do? Uploading is free, so I can't complain. Bring your own toffee. You can, David. Sure. But yeah, my goal, again, familia, is just to provide you all with valuable information from artists, singers, actors. So artists, not just singers. I'm also, hopefully, if I can get somebody from The Chosen, like an actor from The Chosen, that'd be great. I know that Eric Bjorklund from Boiling Point is going to be doing some more videos with me, sort of like a co-host type of deal. I'm also going to have Pastor Mike back on. Hopefully we can have another pastor to get into some real serious topics. So if there's anything biblically that you need further understanding, something you want broken down even deeper, let me know in the comment section what topics you want to cover, and then I'll get Pastor Mike on here, and we'll just start answering questions. With Pastor Mike, I think I'm going to go live next time for sure, so that you all can really get to ask your questions directly, because he's just got great information. Right? Pastor Mike was amazing. He was.
And he keeps deleting my posts for.
Definitely. He keeps deleting your posts?
Yeah, for the join the prayer group.
For the prayer group?
I'll post it again. It says Google.
Oh, Google canceled? Okay. It's all right. Let me.
Okay.
I gotta check something out for you. But yeah, so familia, again, I'm here for you. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to cover on the or like to see covered on the channel. I'll be more than happy to cover it for you. All right. Pastor Rob. What Pastor Rob? Oh, Rob from Pillar. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll be in touch more with you all in these tiny little conversations, so we can really organize it a little bit better. Okay. Because I really want to make sure that everybody's on board with season 2. I would like to see a reaction to season 2. Yeah. So if you missed it, you're just gonna have to watch the video from the beginning, because we're gonna do it a very specific way, CZ. So just go back to this video, and then I'll keep you all posted. I'll keep you all posted on when we're going to start the first episode of season 2, and also how to be ready for that, because it's going to be done in a very special way. Seth, yeah. So if you just joined us, we're on our way out already. But if you want to watch this video from the beginning, you're welcome to, so you can see what's going on, because we're going to have season 2 coming up, but it's going to be done differently than it was before, and that's going to take just a little bit of more effort on your part. So. All right, familia. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Katie, thank you for being here. Heather, thank you. Tina, thank you so much for joining us. Christina, thank you. Before you clicked the link before it was deleted. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So she's talking about the Discord. I'm going to put the Discord link in the comments section below. So after I'm done here, I'll post it in the comment section and I'll pin it. So you all are welcome to click on the link, join us on Discord, request prayer, offer prayer, check out the recipes, check out the videos that we have for you all for personal growth. We got daily devotionals, quotes of the day, stuff like that. So you're welcome to join us on Discord. It's absolutely free. You can download it on your phone, use it on your laptop. Every once in a while we have video conversations, like a meeting, and then we have our friend Matt who does apologetics classes on Thursdays. So you're welcome to those. They've been recorded, so you can catch up in one of the rooms, in one of the channels. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the way out. It would help me out greatly. I will see you all, familia, on their next adventure. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you. Bye.